How's it going, guys? Aaron here, checking in on May 8th, today better known as Thoughtful Thursday. I've seen a few posts pop up lately, and I just wanted to take a second to address something again. And this is going to be one of those tough pills to swallow for some people. But anybody that knows me knows that I'm pretty honest and I call it as it is. So here goes. You can't stay in a fat loss phase forever. Doesn't work, guys. Your body eventually catches up and it goes into conservation mode or starvation mode. And it doesn't matter how much of a deficit you're in, your metabolism and everything catches up and it's going to start hanging on to everything. Mainly because your body doesn't know when it's going to be fed again. Okay. So it is going to go, I don't care if I'm in 1,000-calorie deficit. We've been doing this for 10 damn months. I'm hanging on to absolutely everything that you're going to feed me. And that's exactly what happens. And then you're going to start holding on to more salt and more water. And, your body, you get used to it, right? It's the same thing as doing the exact same exercise over and over and over with zero variation. After a few months, eventually you stop seeing any real growth from it. This is especially impactful for people that have lost a lot of weight very quickly. And, I'm talking, 50 pounds in like 6 months, right? Healthily, you can generally lose, 1 to 2 pounds a week, if you're doing it, properly. Obviously, if you're bigger and you have more weight to lose, you're going to lose it a lot quicker. And you can lose more than that. General rule of thumb is, about 2% of your body weight, whatever that happens to be. So it kind of gets me when I see people beating themselves up about gaining weight back. And I think a big part of that is people don't understand maintenance. After you've been in a fat loss phase for X amount of weeks, generally you should go into maintenance for a while. If you don't and you go into, a bulk or a massing phase, the chances of you rebounding most of that weight are very good. You're going to put way more fat on than you will muscle. Muscle, you're lucky to put a 1/4 pound to a 1/2 pound a week. Lucky. If you are training really, really hard, you might be able to put a pound. That's pretty unlikely. That's beginner status, and all natural, of course. But if you don't give your body chance to recuperate in maintenance mode and your metabolism a chance to catch up and stabilize, then eventually, in that fat loss phase, it just goes sideways. And then it doesn't matter anymore. Eventually you stop losing the fat and you'll start losing muscle mass. I've seen it happen. I have experimented on myself to see what was going to happen with all this stuff as well. I'm very big on, I practice what I preach. So give that some thought, take some time, really think about how you want to approach it. Look at what your diet is, because you got to remember, there's so many diet fads out there. People telling you not to eat bread, don't eat sugar, don't eat this, don't eat that. 1,000 calories of this is worse than 1,000 calories of that. 1,000 calories is 1,000 calories, period. It doesn't matter. What it comes down to is palatability, how tasty something is, and how satiating something is, how long it keeps you full. And that's it, right? So some food for thought as I'm about to go and have some food here for dinner. But again, I thought I would address this. It seemed like the right time. So I'm seeing a lot of people, especially going into summer, rebounding. So take some time, assess what you're doing, figure out how long you've been in a fat loss, if you've been in a fat loss. And recommendations, go into maintenance for half that time, right? If you've been in a fat loss for 12 weeks, spend 6 weeks at maintenance. And then go back into a fat loss after that. You're going to see results. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. You know the drill. Own your lives and get after it. Cheers.